If you've never been to the Maryland Renaissance Festival, you don't know what you're missing. It's like a 16th century theme park with shops and pubs, music and performances, all just an hour from DC. The festival opens August 24th and runs Saturdays, Sundays, and Labor Day Monday through October 20th. Tickets are online only at marylandrenaissancefestival.com, and they're cheaper through September 8th, so get yours now, and I'll see you there.
Today on CityCast DC, we recently talked about the ins and outs of bringing an animal like a dog or a cat into your home. But what about if it's something a little more out there, like a pig? Meet Lucy, the insta-famous mini potbelly pig living her best little piggy life as a service animal in Navy Yard. Last summer, I spoke to Lucy's human, Lindsay Bartell, about being a pig in the city. Today's Wednesday, August 21st. I'm Bridget Todd, and here's what DC is talking about. Lindsay, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, happy to be here. Thank you so much.
So I know a lot of folks maybe adopted a dog or a cat for company during COVID, but y'all adopted a pig. Why did you decide to bring Lucy into your life?
Lucy came to us as an assistance animal, actually. When we first got her, she was going around to different senior communities because pigs love to be swaddled just like human babies. And Lucy was starting to get a little too big for that. And it was right when the COVID pandemic was really starting to hit our area. And Lucy's owner reached out to my husband, Dave, asking if we would like to adopt a mini pig. And Dave had a pig before who passed away unexpectedly. His name was Scooby. So when we got this opportunity, we both just absolutely jumped at it.
So how exactly did you get a pig in DC? I'm sure folks might be surprised to think of this as an animal that you might be able to have.
Yeah, she's actually from Western Maryland and one of the best breeders apparently in the country. She came to us fixed, so there'll be no Lucy babies running around.
Although that does sound very cute.
Yeah, they are. They're adorable, absolutely adorable. But they actually make great city pets because they don't like to be outside for too long. They get sunburned, they get hot, and they don't have a good way to cool themselves off. So apartment living is very suited to pigs. She is very spoiled and is very comfortable in our environment here. She's very familiar with the area, and she really likes people, and people are good for pigs. It helps them stay social. Without a lot of human activity, pigs can become very isolated and they get very moody, and they don't live quite as long without that social interaction.
You say that she's spoiled. Like, what is this pig's daily routine? What does her life look like?
Oh, gosh. She likes to wake up whenever she wants to wake up. That's usually around 9 or 10. And then we go right into breakfast, and they have special pig food. And we usually give her a multivitamin, like a kid's Flintstone chewable vitamin.
Aww.
And she has her breakfast. Then we usually go out for a short morning walk. This year, they're a little bit shorter because it's so hot already. Then it's afternoon naps for her until about 4 or 5 when she wakes up again. Then she's ready to go out and have dinner. And then she likes to be tucked in. We have a very specific routine at night where we have to get the bedding just right. She has 2 different beds. She either sleeps in the living room or next to our bed. And she lets us know where she's going to be. And then we tuck her in. She likes to be like burritoed in with all the blankets tucked in tightly around her. And I sit there and pet her for about 10 minutes till she falls asleep. And then we start all over again.
Okay, you all have spoiled this pig. She's in a pig blanket burrito, like a literal pig in a blanket. This is a spoiled pig.
Very much so.
So the Olympics gave us a small taste, a soupçon of French culture. But now it's time to dive deeper and truly experience it for yourself. The Alliance Française of Washington, D.C. offers language courses tailored to every level. Fall sessions start on September 21st, and if you enroll by August 30th, you will receive a $20 discount. So if you've ever dreamed of ordering your morning cafe in perfect French or discussing art and history with ease, now is your chance. But it's not just about the language courses. A membership with the Alliance Française of Washington, D.C. brings you into a vibrant community that celebrates all things French. You get exclusive access to cultural events, wine tastings, film screenings, and more. Visit www.francedc.org to start your journey. And don't forget, sign up by August 30th and you'll get $20 off tuition when you enroll. The Library of Congress is bringing back its hit costume ball, and the free ticket lottery is open now. Grab your friends and come dressed in your favorite film-inspired attire on September 12th for the Library of Congress Film Costume Ball. The evening will feature a costume contest, live DJ playing iconic film scores, and themed food and cocktails. Guests can also explore treasures from the library's world-renowned collections of film, recorded sound, and performing arts, featuring legendary films such as The Wizard of Oz, Star Wars, and Cinderella. This event will sell out, so register now for the free ticket lottery at loc.gov/live. Who will you come dressed as? Elle Woods, Beetlejuice, James Bond? Start dreaming up your costume and enter the ticket lottery today at loc.gov/live.
What is it like having a pig live in your apartment? Like, is it messy? Are things a pigsty?
No, pigs are actually very clean animals, and they hate to have the place that they sleep to be dirty. They like to build nests, and so she has a whole bunch of fleece blankets that we've been collecting over the years that we've had her. And they shed once a year, which we're in the middle of. They blow their coats so they can be a little bit cooler in the summertime. So that's the only issue this time of year is they have very thick, wiry hair, and vacuuming it up. We've gone through quite a few filters on our Dyson vacuum at this point.
Yeah, it's nice that you're correcting the pig record, that we say things like, oh, messy as a pig, it's a pigsty. And actually, they're pretty clean.
They're very clean. The only time they ever roll in mud is when they need to cool off or to prevent sunburn. It's just like elephants do. Birds do it too. She actually loves showers. She loves to smell like my very expensive body lotion. Smells like roses, and she loves to be primped and pampered. She doesn't mind at all. We have to get her hoofs trimmed about every 6 months, and we have a farrier that comes and trims her hooves. We've posted a video of that on Instagram for anyone who's curious about it.
What have people's reactions been like to Lucy?
Most people are very surprised. They don't really understand what they're seeing when they first see her for the first time, especially when we roll by in a stroller. But she brings a lot of joy to the neighborhood and to everyone that she meets, which we love seeing. And they're very intuitive animals. They pick up on energy and people's emotions very quickly. And so when people are really happy and excited around her, she gets the same way. And she loves to ham it up for everyone because she gets treats when she meets people. So it's always a fun experience. Dogs are a little different. Most dogs have no idea what to make of her. We've never had a bad interaction with a dog. We've had a dog jump a fence from across a park to get to her a couple times. But she's very familiar with dogs, loves to hang out with them. Her best friend in the world is a pit bull that she spends some time with at a farm up in Maryland every now and then.
Have you ever had problems with neighbors or with the city?
A little bit with the city. When we first got Lucy, we had to jump through quite a few hoops for her and had to put up a big legal battle at the beginning, but we're happy that we have her now. No, she's very good in our apartment. I'm not going to lie. I think our building management likes to use her a little bit as a entertainment value for future leasers. They do like showing her off, and she's very well known to everyone in the building.
Yeah, I think it will be a pretty cool selling point to be like, oh, you know who lives in this building? A pig.
Yes. We've definitely heard them say something very close to that quite a few times.
So for folks listening and they're like, I am obsessed with this and I want to own a pig or just spend some time with pigs, what do you suggest they do?
First and foremost, I would say we take Lucy to Ross Mill Farms whenever we travel. It is a mini pig boarding camp and mini pig rescue in Pennsylvania. It's about 2 hours north of here. You can go visit pigs. You get to see how loud they are. It's very loud if you've never heard a pig squeal before. You get to hang out and feed them. You get to interact with them, wandering around the property, and it's like puppy camp for pig. And so if you're very interested, please go visit Ross Mill Farms. They love to meet new people and educate them on pigs. But I would say also look at your HOA laws because pigs are not allowed everywhere. And then you need to be committed to basically having a toddler. She is very sassy, very independent, and likes things her way. They have sensitive stomachs. Pigs are very sensitive to salt. And they get sunburned and they have allergies and they have vaccinations they have to get. Lucy's vet is about a 2-hour one-way drive for us because she's considered an exotic pet. So all of these are big factors that come into play when you're thinking about getting a pig.
Is there anything else that you want to make sure gets included that I didn't ask about Lucy or the experience that you've had in having her in the city?
It's an adventure and it is never boring. I've never had a pig before. She's my very first one. And I've learned so much about pigs. They are so incredibly intelligent and such great companion animals, especially for, I think, older people. Pigs move at a very slow pace. They're not very high active animals. And so if you have a more laid back lifestyle, a pig would be a great pet for you. But you do need to educate yourself before you look into getting one because I thought I was getting something like a dog, and the best description I can give of people who've never met Lucy is it's like a toddler mixed with a cat and all the sass between the two of them.
Lindsay, thank you for being here, and thank you for being such a great pig mama.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to be here.
That's all for today here on CityCast DC. If you enjoyed the show, share it with a pig enthusiast in your life. You can rate the show, leave us a review, and subscribe to our newsletter. We'll be back tomorrow morning with even more news from around the city. Talk to you then.